Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about Skinner. This is a beloved movie of B-movie, schlocky, slasher fans. It always reminds me of my good buddy, Full Custom Hot Dog, who I razz a lot on this channel, so you may have heard me mention him before, but this instantly reminds me of him every time. This is a release by Severin. It's starring Ted Raimi, who I don't like, Traci Lords, Ricki Lake, of all people. It's from, it says 1993, it's 88 minutes. It looked pretty good. It actually had a really nice restoration, I thought. It has an interview with the director, an interview with Ted Raimi, which I thought was pretty good, an interview with the screenwriter. So it has outtakes and extended takes, and it's a scan from the 4K negative. So if you haven't heard of Skinner, it's a very simple, small kind of movie. Traci Lords is chasing Ted Raimi's character, Dennis Skinner, who is, I think that's his name, I could be wrong, who is shacking up at Ricki Lake's house in a room for rent because they're, I guess, hard up for money. And she's chasing him because he's a serial killer and they haven't caught him yet, and she wants vengeance for him murdering her sister. That's the whole movie pretty much. There is some pretty good gore and violence. He kills some prostitutes and stuff and like skins them, hence the name Skinner, I guess. And he's covered in blood, acting stupid, kind of like a little bit of a Buffalo Bill type of vibe. He had said that he looked up whether he was playing a psychopath or a sociopath. He felt some of the traits were more psychopath-ish, so he read up a little bit on that or watched things on it to kind of get into the character. And it's pretty fun. I think some of the gore was cool. The story, the movie kind of grew on me. I feel like I've watched this the first time and I didn't like it much. It has a little bit of a noir feeling, which isn't really my thing. But I ended up rewatching it a couple times after that, and the more I rewatch it, the more I appreciate it. And it is a pretty fun, schlocky kind of B-movie. It doesn't come off very schlocky, but it definitely has a little bit of that. Traci Lords' character is pretty interesting. So I liked it. I think that Severin puts out some pretty good horror movies, and I always try to pick up some of their stuff, and I think this is one of the more popular ones. I think I paid about $14 or $15 shipped on eBay with like a deal they had going on with this company. It was used. So anyway, what else did I want to say about Skinner? There was one more thing. Oh, people say this could not be made nowadays because there's a character that is black that Ted Raimi's character, spoiler alert, Ted Raimi's character kills after the black guy is like being sort of rude to him and shoves him and stuff. Ted Raimi's character kills him, wears his skin, and then does a black person impression. I think everyone is just overly sensitive at this point. It's really stupid. And if you've seen things, and I'm not trying to go off on a tangent here, so I apologize for that, but if you've seen things like white chicks, I think it's friggin' funny. When you see people imitate people of other ethnicities and they act nerdy or weird or say things with an Asian accent, they're not Asian, I think it's funny. I don't really care. So, personally, I don't think him acting like the black guy that he just skinned, that he's wearing a suit of his skin, is that bad. But people just get upset about everything now, and if it's against any kind of minority, they seem to get offended, and I'm an even playing field kind of guy. You want to put on a black guy's skin and wear them and walk around and put a little bit of a black accent on and act over the top, go ahead. You want to do it with a white guy and sound like whatever, or an Italian guy and sound like Mario, I don't care. So, either way, I think people are just too sensitive and stupid about this stuff now because it's a pretty fun film, and I think that part actually stands out as being kind of goofy and amusing compared to the rest of the film, which takes itself a little more seriously. So, let me know, guys, if you've seen Skinner, what you thought. I think it's pretty cool. It's not like top of my list or anything, but it definitely grew on me. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.